Realistically, I'll say 9 months. 9 months. I've been rapping about 9 months. I'm a fan of music. And what inspires me to want to do music and to try that lane was that I actually am a true fan of music. And in my past years, from time to time I would kind of mess with music but not take it serious. And I just went ahead and got focused this year. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. And shit, we at where we at right now. My creative process when it comes to music is basically I make music that it's really hard to say this, but it's almost like an out of body experience. But it's like I make music that I would want to hear, like me personally, the person, and I just keep the lyrics about real life. So the lyrics, I'm always gonna be found the lyrics because it's gonna be really what's going on in my life. You can relate or not. I don't really give a shit or whatever. And then the sound of the music is like what I like to hear sonically in my ears. I want to bring back albums, like real literal albums or whatever. I want to bring back that era of good music. I want to bring not necessarily a new sound to people's ears, but I want to bring this particular sound that I'm not going to speak about yet because I just want to do it with action. But me on that sound and see how people act to it or whatever. It's going to be I think it's really going to be cool. Really, really cool or whatever. But right now I'm just focusing on this tape because it's my first tape and I just love it so much. I ain't lost my love for the tape. So I feel like there's so many things I can do with it. I might re-release the damn tape. Change the color of the suit. Hey, buy it. Kiss my ass. What's up? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on right now. Don't Be Safe, the title of the mixtape. It's really, honestly, how you want to take it. Coming from my perspective, the SAFE, of course, is the acronym for sensitive as fuck every day. And so, you can read it as don't be safe, where it's like, what is he talking about? Safe or whatever. Or you can take it as don't be sensitive as fuck every day. I mean it in the don't be sensitive as fuck every day. Or whatever. But it plays hand in hand because being safe is a way of not being sensitive. But when you play it too safe, you might miss out on the blessing. So it really, the title of the mixtape is I want to trigger something in your mind where it's like, think about your life. Like, what am I doing in life? What do I think is right and is wrong, or what do I think is wrong and is right? Like, what am I doing in life? And now, okay, let me see if I can change. Because that's one good thing about life. They always say you can't change the past, but you really can make your future a lot better for yourself. It's not the end of the world because, oh, I lost my job, I want to cry, I want to die. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens. It happens to the worst of us, it happens to the best of us. There's people with no job forever that's been hustling and they straight. But everybody's definition of straight is different. And being sensitive, everybody's level of sensitive is different. Some people, you can step on their goddamn shoe and they whole day ruined. Some people, you could have sex with a girl, they don't give a damn. Everybody is different. But when you be too overly sensitive, I feel like you take it away from your own life. Because now you're focusing on the wrong ideas and the wrong things. Just do you. You can't change. You can't change shit, man. Just do you, man. You can only handle what's ahead of you. What's behind you, you can't see it. So why try to change something you can't see? That's ridiculous. I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, and Port of Spain, Mount Hope. And my mom, she brought me up my whole life. Damn near my whole entire life. I lived with my dad for like 1 or 2 years, if even that. Or whatever. But my mom, all the way up till I could really fend for myself, she took care of me. I moved to Trinidad to come to America, and like, I guess, however old you are in 2nd grade. I don't remember much. I remember I had a cool friend named Charlie. Or whatever, he was Indian. Cool friend named Charlie. I probably could walk by Charlie right now and we'll know him. He probably definitely don't remember me, but I remember we were cool. We went to a Catholic school together. And I remember Mario's Pizza because they put mustard on pizza. That was delicious. I remember my first taste of coconut water. I remember being introduced to this, my favorite food almost after chicken shrimp Alfredo, which is called doubles. It's based out of Trinidad. And that's basically really honestly what I remember. I remember actually, I remember falling off some steps and blacking out when I was younger in Trinidad, and that's it. Or whatever, because I can't remember what happened before blacking out. It was really hard for me to like find myself or whatever as a person coming from Trinidad to America. You know, so I got joned a lot in my younger years. And I just had to figure out how to get witty. You know what I'm saying? It didn't hurt my feelings. I was just like, how do I overcome it? And I never let anything hurt my feelings. I just figured out how to overcome it. And so like, 2nd grade, they joned the shit out of me. 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, I was letting them have it. Let them have it. I got witty with it. I was new comebacks. I got to figure out how to Jones. I kind of started losing my accent. So it was on then. Moving on to like middle school, I was basically kind of cool with everybody. I was playing sports. I was really good at track. Just had the right friends. It was cool. Never had a problem with anybody. And then we moved, and I went to South Carolina, or whatever, 8th grade. And I was kind of like the so-called cool guy because I was from Atlanta. And so, South Carolina, I kind of had a decent little rep. Then I played basketball, so moving to high school, I did my first year in South Carolina, and I came back to Atlanta. And then I graduated from high school and grinded, hustling, did what I had to do, work everywhere. Waffle House, JCPenney, the no-name stores, whatever. I went back home actually last year for 2011, but I want to go back again, like actually more. I want to shoot videos. I want to make it to Soca 13, which is like the big tape. Like once you make it to Soca 13, like you're really doing your thing. Like you got some of the hottest songs in the Caribbean islands. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you, man. I said, man, before I even started rapping, I said, man, I'm finna make some money and get my teeth fixed. Or whatever. This is my earlier years of life. But I'm early. This is kind of like 20, 21, 22, 23. And then like the older I got, I don't know, I just got to just like being me. But I was like, when I could afford it, I get them fixed. You know what I'm saying? Once I keep them clean, that's all that matters. And then honestly, like, started doing the music and then started just being more out on the scene, fashion-wise, and just doing different things with running the boutique. I was just like, man, I just feel comfortable in my own skin, man. Like, for what? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, the same friends I had them with the raggedy teeth. Man, I'm going to keep the same damn friends with the raggedy teeth. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And now my grill is like, could be marketable. It's like, man, hell no. I'm definitely not changing nothing. For what? You can suck my dick.